Hey guys, welcome back. We're in Runescape again for another guide for one of the events, Halloween 2016. First login, it'll give you a nice banner to click and teleport you right to where you need to be. It's just north here of Falador if you need to teleport there yourself. Talk to the man, he'll tell you what you have to do, but just jump into this portal here and we will go into another dimension. So once we're at this new dimension, we can walk into the Invention Guild, even if you don't meet the requirements, and you have to talk here to Dr. Bradenstein. He will tell you that there is 4 rooms and that you have something to complete in each of the 4 rooms. We're going to start here on the room on the left, and I've put a timer down here so you know how long it actually took me. Basically, there's a spotlight above one of the 4 troughs. You just have to click on that and you will throw body parts from that trough into the grinder, and you have to keep doing that, and you'll see the percentage go up and up and up until it is at 100%. When it's at 100%, you get your grey matter reward, which is just a point system for this room, and you can move on to the next room. You don't receive any percentage boost if you're throwing ones that are not highlighted. So here we go, we got that, we're moving on. We're going to go up to the top left room. So it's a similar concept again in that you just have to do what it is telling you. You will hop on the silver penny farthing here, and there's 3 different speeds you can cycle at. Every time you hear that little noise, that means the speed has changed. You can see in the bottom right hand corner what the current requested speed is, and then you just hit slow, medium or fast, either on the keyboard with 1, 2, 3 or with the physical buttons to match it. The speed will go green if you are on the right speed at the moment. And then once you finish this again, you'll get your 50 grey matter reward just like the other room. That one took about 5 minutes. It was slightly longer than the body part sorting room. So now we're going to come up here top right. This one is slightly different in that you have to turn all 4 of the valves to start with on all of them, and then you just sit around until something goes wrong. There's 2 different types of things that can go wrong. Either it can stop flowing and you'll need to return the valve to continue the flow, or the pressure will build up and you'll see smoke start rising out of the column and you need to pull the lever next to the valve for that one. And it's just keep fixing it as it goes. It's a set time. I think it's about 4 minutes for this one. Once you've done that, there's your grey matter reward and you can move on to the next room. So you just need to complete all 4 rooms and then you can move on to the boss for the event. So here we go, the 4th room. It's on the right hand side. It's very similar to the one where we had to walk around on the ice and dodge things. So you just jump on the track. You will need to take whatever shoes or boots you have off, and then you can just decide whether you want to walk on the inside, the middle, or the outside track. The inside is the most economical because you need to do X amount of laps. I found it was fairly easy to just not pay attention and just stick to the inside track and not actually dodge the things that come up on the track, because the time lost from falling over isn't too bad. And then this one takes roughly 5 minutes, or just over that, and it will take you off the track and give you your grey matter reward. You can put your shoes back on, and it's time to head down into the basement. So once you come down into the basement, you'll see the boss that you have essentially created or invented during this event. He'll get a little mad at you for creating him. He's in a lot of pain right now. But what we'll have to be doing is to defeat him. So there's 2 stages. Very start is that you're going to have to run around the edge. That's going to be the thing you're going to have to do the whole time. You can see that there is a bunch of little zappers here, and you just got to hit each one when they're charged. But you've got to keep moving, because if you stay still, he will create this elemental tornado on you that will do a lot of damage. So you just got to keep going round and round and round, activating the ones you run past. You can't run through him either, or his shield will hurt you. Once you get him to about half health, he changes up his attack style and starts creating these fields of damaging stuff that will block you in, so you can only use some of the zappers. And then once you finally get him down, all the way down to 0, it took me about 4.5 minutes here, he will be defeated, and you will get your last grey matter reward. You'll be at about 250 grey matter at the moment, and you can exit this room, come back up and talk to the brain, and he will give you your rewards. So they will pop in right about here at the end of the conversation. Boom, ba da boom. But most of your rewards for this quest or for this event will be purchased, and they need to be purchased with grey matter that you earn. So you can talk to this man right here next to you, and he will give you the rewards that you want. So you get more grey matter if you run back through it. I think it's 15 every time you finish a room. But at the moment we're going to be looking at that spider there, which you need 500 grey matter for. But you also need to collect 8 legs. So this is going to show you where to get each of those mechanical spider legs. So the first one is right here, just outside, down and to the left. And then from there you want to go down and to the right, on the far left of all of the craters. And there's just a body sitting here next to some rubble. And then for the third one, just north of the statue and the crossroads there. And it's just in the rubble there. If you can't find it, just move your mouse around and you'll see when it turns into that pickup. Then straight north of that, right by the gates, you can find your 4th leg. It does block off most of the rest of the world, so you're pretty contained. Right up here next to the entrance to the Invention Guild, just to the right of it, there will be a cart, and that will give you leg number 5. And then you can come down just a little bit from that and get leg number 6 right here. Once you got that, for 7, we're going to have to be going back down to those craters that are just south, and it'll be between the 2 on the left, and it's just the catapult there. So once you pick up that one, you're looking for your last legs. You're just going to run back up to the Invention Guild entrance to the left. It's over on some barrels here. So now that you got those, you just need to grind away your 500, and you can get the pet reward for the Halloween event. So hopefully this has been informative for you guys, and I'll see you in the next guide.